Hey guys, this is CatPTCG here, and today doing deck profile and tournament report of my top 4 at Charlotte League Cup at Spandex City Comics. I went 2-1, and top 4 means I have 32 CP, so I have 64 out of 400. So not doing the greatest, but I mean it's pretty much just the beginning of the season, so I'm fine with that. But I played a really weird rogue deck. 4 Wobbuffet, it's like quad Wobbuffet, Ninetales, Destruction. Yeah, I just hated Sevierville a lot because, well, I hate Gardevoir, but I have trouble winning against Gardevoir with other decks. Ninetales, a lot of seniors seem to overlook Ninetales completely, so Ninetales, I didn't really need to beat or not, but I knew how to beat it if I needed to. Ghost-Pod I hate, so but basically I just try to beat all the meta, as much as possible. So yeah, the list was 4 Wobbuffet, 2 Tapu Lele GX. I wish I had played 3 Tapu Lele GX and then cut the Houndoom, but 2 Alolan Vulpix, for Beacon, and for evolving to the 2 Alolan Ninetales I have, which is for Luminous Barrier. You know, it can wall out your opponent's EXs and GXs, so. 1 Glaceon EX for Crystal Ray, just to stop evolution decks. 1 Jolteon EX for Flash Ray. I didn't think that there'd be very many basic decks, but if there were, I wanted to be able to kill them. Tapu Fini for Tapu Storm. I already played Water Energy because Ninetales and Glaceon were the main attackers, so I figured I might as well tech a Fini. And then 1 Houndoom EX. This wasn't the brightest idea, but essentially, if the game was going really slowly, but I had chipped away their resources pretty sufficiently, I could use Houndoom EX to mill them instead of like going for attacking. And it never really worked out for me. The picture's cut off at the top. There's a little bit more of it. 4N, it looks like there's 3, but there's 4. I laid it out pretty poorly, so sorry about that. 3 Sycamore, didn't want to play the 4th, because there's a lot of important one-ofs and stuff that you need to keep. 1 Center Lady, just to keep your Wobbuffets alive if they take a pretty heavy hit, but they still aren't dead. 2 Guzma, because it's Guzma. 2 Team Skullgrunt. This was really good because Special Energy is gaining popularity a lot. So, like, if you use Team Skullgrunt, you can discard, like, a DCE and another energy or something like that pretty often. And then 2 Ninja Boy, just to go into different techs and stuff. Ninja Boy was probably the MVP card of the deck. Then 4 Ultra Ball and 4 Puzzle. Ultra Ball to get out your Pokemon, and Puzzle to get back your hammers and stuff. 4 Float Stone to put on the Wobs and the Ninetales, and since this is a pretty techy deck in a way, you want to be able to switch between your walls pretty easily. 4 Crushing Hammer, and 3 Enhanced Hammer just for energy destruction, and then 2 Field Blower. I wish I had a 3rd, and a Rotom Dex because the prizes were killing me. Oh, and then 4 Rainbow, 4 DCE, and 2 Water is the energies. I originally had about an 80 card deck list, and I cut it down to, let's see. Oh, it says 59 actually. Because after that, nothing would really work in one of. That's why I put the Houndoom in. I thought it was a good idea, but evidently it wasn't. But anyway, my matches. So round 1 was against Lycanroc. It was Lycanroc Carbink, and he said that it was his first tournament. He had a really good deck, which was, I'm guessing he borrowed it, because it had, like, full art Lele's, and it was a well-constructed Lycanroc deck. And he played it fairly well, too. Like, there was a point where, I think his Lycanroc only had 30 HP left or something like that. and he used de-evolution spray to KO his Rockruff, so I wouldn't get 2 prizes, which I thought was really good for a new player, but, I don't know. But I was able to just wall him out with Ninetales for a while. I started with Wobbuffet, and then eventually, I think he only played like 6 fighting and 4 strong, and I had already taken care of all of the strong energies and like 3 fighting with Skull Grunts and Hammers. So he didn't really have much of a way to attack anymore, and his only attacker was Zygarde. So I ended up Houndooming, using Houndoom for about 8 turns. He put up the Zygarde, started to attack with it. I retreated into Ninetales, walled him out for the rest of the game. So I won game 1. Game 2 was against Ho-Oh, Salazzle, Volcanion. And I was happy because this is one of my best matches. My best matchups, because you can just sit there with Ninetales and wall them out, and then they're weak to water, so that's good, and then you can either use Jolteon or Glaceon if you need to. But I had Vulpix prized. He played a Rangaroo, and he did a good play, you know, where he kills a little Ninetales with a Rangaroo, which I had seen coming, so I tried to retaliate with Jolteon, but I could not get good cards. I eventually had to put up Feeny. He only had 1 prize card left. I had 3, I think. I put up his Volcanion. He had a Salandit with a fire energy attached to it. He attached with fire, evolved. He top decked a fire, evolved, attached, and killed me for game. I was pretty mad because, you know, that was a really good matchup and I lost it. But that happens at League Cups a lot because it's best of 1. I probably would have won if it was best of 3. And then round 3, I thought he was playing Gardevoir because I saw him earlier and I was pretty sure he was playing Gardevoir. Which I was like, okay, this is a good matchup. Then I saw a Trubbish and a Eevee, and I celebrated even more. It's just such an easy matchup. All you need to do is sit there with Glaceon, Crystal Ray, Crystal Ray, Crystal Ray, maybe set up Ninetales, you know, and I got a perfect hand too, and he conceded by like turn 4. So yeah, it was really good, and I felt kind of bad because he was playing for points. I mean, so was I, but I walled him out of winning. Excuse me. I was playing a deck that purposely made it so he couldn't get points, sort of. And he was kind of salty, but, you know, what else. So I won. I got 4th. This time it wasn't so weird, and everybody in the top 4 had a winning record, instead of one person being undefeated and everyone else being 1-2. So it was mostly a normal League Cup senior-wise. But, yeah. So, I did good-ish. 2-1. Got 32 points. So I have 64 now. And I got 4 packs and completely whiffed on pulling anything. My best card was probably in Reverse Hollow Acerola. I don't know. But I had a good time. I did pretty well. Someone was playing Scizor Zoroark. So that was pretty good. I think he made top 8 because I know he was 3-0 and then ID'd the next 2. So I'm almost positive he made top 8. But yeah, this has been my deck. Leave a like, subscribe, keep on gaming for more Pokemon TCG content. I realize I could keep on gaming for more Pokemon TCG content, and that makes no sense. But I'm just gonna go with it. And